of all, we are doing some facts on combustion. So, start off, there are three things that are required for combustion to take place. That is heat, oxygen, and fuel. Fire is actually part of the combustion, like, world and stuff. So fire itself is combustion. It doesn't seem like it would explode or anything, but it's actually a whole lot of small explosions that just give off heat and all that stuff. So that's pretty neat. Fire and the combustion process and stuff will not work without oxygen. So you need oxygen in order for the combustion process to even occur, to like help the chemical reaction actually explode. The chemical reaction for combustion to occur is CH4 plus 2O2, arrow CO2 plus 2H2O. So that's pretty neat. The fuel for combustion can either be solid, liquid, or gaseous. So it can be like coal, gasoline, or like propane. You know, that's a fun one. And combustion is used in our everyday life. So, cars, pretty simple. Motorcycles, that's pretty fun. I like doing that. All sorts of fun things, like fires, even when we were caveman, gotta stay warm to live. It's pretty neat. So, that's pretty much it for that. So, yeah, fun. As bugs kill me, I am going to show how combustion is used in our everyday life. And then hopefully cut this to a jump. I don't know if magic can work like that, we'll see. I'm gonna do a jump here. It's probably gonna suck, and I swear to God, if I fall off, would be the hilariousest thing. But we'll see. I haven't fallen off yet on this trip. Meaning I'm not doing cool enough tricks, so we will see what happens in a second. So, middle of nowhere, I can sing, I can dance, I can do whatever I want, and no one will see, except for the people running down the road and the farmers and the birds that are gonna go tweet to their friends my crash. So, I don't know. I'm just having such a good time, and literally no one else has dirt bikes. Okay. If my glove could, like, not. So many problems! Okay. Anyway. It's your boy. I gotta get going. I need some wind in my face right here, right now. Waddle, 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 waddle. Here we go. Oh boy.
Combustion is the chemical term for a process more commonly known as burning. It is one of the earliest chemical changes noted by humans, due at least in part to the dramatic effects it has on materials. Early humans were probably amazed and frightened by the devastation resulting from huge forest fires or by the horror of seeing their houses set on fire. Controlled burning and combustion were also an equally important part of their survival, and chemical reactions have been used since man had first walked the earth. One good example of a chemical reaction is a common firework. For this example, I'll show the reaction of a combustion compound within the firecracker that gets set off by the fuse when you light it. This is a good example of a combustion reaction, and also this one is spontaneous. It happens almost instantly when the fuse hits the combustible material inside the firecracker. So here's an example of the fuse, which is just a string filled with a combustible powder. And the reaction with the lighter too is also a chemical reaction. When the flint turns, it hits a piece of metal inside the mechanism, which makes sparks. While the red trigger is pulled down, butane comes out, which lights it. So here's what a fuse looks like with its chemical reaction. That's it. And this is what it looks like when a large amount of the combustible material gets set on fire through the fuse, which I demonstrated beforehand. Another example of a reaction, although not chemical, is when you take a simple fruit snack and a simple common house pig, and notice once the fruit snack reaches the pig, it's an instantaneous reaction and it disappears. Just like that.
Whee!
You have the stuff about the rest of the chemical reactions, about normal combustion.
Yeah. And then I have a thing on spontaneous human combustion.
Alright, shall we?
Yes.
Tell me when you're ready.
I've been recording, so we're ready.
Oh, you have been?
Yep, I started with the lighter fluid.
Alright, so
I like this.
Come on. Quick, Justin, jump in.
hey, Maggie.
Let's burn more. Let's burn more.
The whole thing over there. It's still catching. It's starting to go. Start burning.
Just put a bunch more lighter fluid in there.
Now, yeah, be a little bit careful. I can't throw too much on there because this wind will take it.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's okay, we'll just blame Justin. Combustion is the process of burning something. Examples of combustion in everyday life are the burning of coal or wood to heat your home, fireworks, propane in gas grills, gasoline in cars, and burning charcoal in a fire. The chemical equation for combustion is CH4 plus 2O2 reacts together to make CO2 and 2H2O. Or in English, for those who don't speak science, a hydrocarbon plus 2 oxygens react to produce a carbon dioxide and 2 waters. This proves that spontaneous human combustion is impossible, even though cases have been reported. Spontaneous human combustion is the combustion of a living body without an apparent external source of ignition. Okay.
Are you taping it?
Mm-hmm.
Right there. Oh, she's lit. Now, if you want, you can just do the same thing with the other burners.
This is why people need home.
I swear.
Well, the little thing. The little thing. I was trying to show Austin how to. I want to show it. I didn't because it's just like an jacket. I got a box there. I got a really nice new one, but just showing how to put the blades in.
Ooh, it's warm.
These little things.
Here we go.
Yes, all of
They
it.
all pretty lit.
Put your hand on there.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Is it on?
Yeah.
I got
Yeah.
part of the deck burnt.
Okay.
Not
Speak
deck,
your words.
this thing burnt.
Oh, it does.
Um, So propane is a 3-carbon alkane made up of 3 carbon and 8 hydrogen molecules. At room temperature, it's a gas, and it's usually compressed into liquids for transportation. It has a very low boiling point, which is why it's used so much in grilling, and it vaporizes easily after leaving a pressurized container. And the chemical reaction for the combustion of propane is C3H8 plus 5O2, 3 carbons and 8 hydrogens, so plus 5 oxygens, equals 3 CO2, so 3 carbon dioxide, so plus 4 H2O, which is 4 water molecules.
Is that it?
Yep.